What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I am Eric and we are riding dirty. In today's episode, somebody down below in the comments asked me, hey, why don't you do a bike check? So today we're gonna do our first bike check on my black market kill switch back there. That's my full suspension Slopestyle dirt jumper, one of my favorite bikes to ride. It's one of my bikes that I just grab and go whenever chance I get. We're gonna go through all the components and then we're gonna give you a total price of what this cost for me to build. And it wasn't cheap. So let's dive into it.
The frame is a black market kill switch full suspension dirt jumper. I'm using a Cane Creek 44mm headset. My stem is a DAT copperhead 35mm in length and also 35mm for oversized bars. My grips are the DMR Death Grips in the Miami color. My bars are made by Tag Metals, which have a 40mm rise and cut down to 760mm. My front suspension are Fox Float 32s, which I picked up used at a bike shop. They have 100mm of travel. I believe they are the 2016 model. I had some custom wheels built for this bike. They have Spank Spoon 32 rims and Cruiser XM490 hubs. The front hub has a 15 by 100mm through axle. My tires that I'm using are Maxxis hookworms. My saddle that I'm using is a DMR Oi Oi saddle. Crazy thing about this saddle is that it ran out and it became out of stock for about 3 months, and that's how long I had to wait for it to ship to my house from the UK. And this is one of my most favorite components on this bike. The rear shock is a 100mm travel X Fusion RCX. The brakes I got are Shimano. I got them off Amazon. They're called the MT200 dual piston calipers. They came with rotors as well, 160mm. My pedals are called I Am Rider. They're a cheap knockoff brand that I found on Amazon. My crankset is the Truvative Descendant Eagle Dub crankset. It came with a SRAM 32 Eagle chainring, which is the GEXP style. I got these off Facebook Marketplace for a smoking deal that I couldn't pass up. And I'm using a half-link chain on this bike. I'm using a 15-tooth rear cog in the back with just a single speed setup. And the rear axle is a 10 by 135mm through axle. All right, so that's my setup. Now let's get down to business. How much did this thing cost me?
Frame, $1,000. Forks, $200. Bars, $80. Stem, $99. Wheels and tires, $460. Brakes and rotors, $70. Saddle and grips, $100. Complete drivetrain with pedals, $110. Grand total, $2,119.
I know what you're thinking, $2,119, that's a lot of money for a dirt jumper, number one. Number two, why didn't I just go buy like a really nice one that's already complete? Well, because I think part of the adventure of building a bike is the best part of that bike. You pick all the components that you want and it's specifically made for you, what you want to put on your bike and your riding style. So for me, it was a lot of money. I did it over time, but it was worth it, and I love this bike, and it's definitely the way I want it to be. All right, well, that's it for today. So if you like what we do on the channel, hit that like button. You want to see what we're up to next, hit that subscribe button. And always remember, as usual, start small and go huge. Thanks for watching.